Welcome back to Hunter x Hunter Anime Review. This is special number 18. 18. This I'm reviewing the 389 chapters of the manga, Curse. And like with the last few chapters, this one has tons of dialogue. Like, good gosh, like almost every page has got like a paragraph of dialogue. Yep. So yeah, pretty much this whole chapter is just everybody reacting to the suicide that happened in the last chapter. I'm like, what suicide? It felt like a carbon copy of chapter 280, at least 385. Yeah, it felt like almost the same exact chapter. No idea why, but it did. Apparently, it's committed suicide. So yeah, everybody is mostly reacting to it, and we also see return of a couple of characters in this chapter. Everyone's like talking, show off some princes. Everyone just like one character's read a book. And we show a different room this time, first time in several chapters. I should point out though, for this particular chapter, this is the first one in probably about 5 chapters. We're not starting off in room 1004. I'm like, thank you, Tabashi. I'm sure a lot of people will probably complain like, really? Why are we starting with the same, why do you start this chapter in the same exact room for 4 chapters? Honestly, there's no reason for this at all. A lot of politics in this one. Also, Bushido returns first time in about, I'd say, I think it's been a good 5 chapters since he last showed up. Yeah, he makes his return. Always glad to see this guy. Yeah, in the show he had an Australian accent for some reason. I don't know why, but that's what the actor gave him. Yeah, he talks about basically how whatever else is going on with the prince, one of the princes he's protecting. Show up several of the other bodyguards. Now, I looked this whole chapter, and Kurapika is like nowhere to be seen. Yeah. And they talk about like a number increase. Yeah. That's pretty much all happens. This whole chapter is nothing but talking. Though it's nice to see Bushido. Aside from that, nothing really much else. I mean, it feels like a little bit progressed in this one. I mean, last chapter felt like nothing was progressed because it felt like a repeat. That's what felt like to me with slight changes here and there. This chapter felt different, but mostly it was just dealing with the politics, which I don't mind of that, and of course everybody reacting to the suicide that happened. Yep. Which did not happen last chapter. No, this happened a few chapters back. Yeah, but I'm still questioning though, like, where the heck is Kurapika? Yeah, this is kind of a weird thing. Since the return from the hiatus, Kurapika has shown up in roughly 2 chapters. The last chapter he showed up for 2 panels. Yeah, where the heck is Kurapika? He's practically the main character of this arc, and he's nowhere to be seen. There's no him, no Melody. Biscuit has been absent for the past several chapters. No idea what the heck this woman is. And I'm like, okay. Now I get the fact that I'm, well, kind of forgetting like a lot of stuff has happened since this arc happened. Yes. But I kind of wish that we still see. I mean, I don't mind seeing the new characters, okay? I don't have a problem with that at all. My problem is not seeing the familiar characters. Also, where the heck is the Phantom Troop? Yeah, these guys have not been seen for 9 like, I think the last official time they were seen was probably back in chapter 381. They did have one of them ever show up a couple chapters back, but the rest of them? God forbid we actually show them. Yeah, it's like we're so focused on the other stuff. I mean, yeah, fine, whatever. We didn't focus on the politics stuff, but can we please show the Phantom Troop? Because I actually enjoyed that portion of this particular arc, seeing the Phantom Troop, because they're awesome characters. Yet, they have been absent for like 8 chapters. For like really no reason. Yeah, they did have the samurai guy pop up 2 chapters back, but aside from that, yeah, the group has pretty much been mostly absent. I know they're searching for Hitsuga. Fine, whatever. But could we just show them, please? And it seems like most of the time when it comes to the series, I get kind of bored. And I don't know what is with Togashi lately. This has not been a really big problem since it started to return from its most recent hiatus. Didn't have a really big problem with the dialogue stuff, but I would say for the past 4 chapters, we've had way too much dialogue. I would say the worst it got was last chapter. Like, oh my gosh, it seems like the dialogue balloons for that particular chapter. I mean, there was so much text to read through. I got bored reading that last chapter. This one I didn't feel with that one, thank God. This one I felt as though that we got a little bit of progression in this arc. But the biggest problem with this arc, I'm sure a lot of people have this problem with this arc, it moves at a snail's pace. It feels like this arc is barely progressing. Also, for some reason, we don't see the outside of the ship, and we don't like get chances like how much time has passed by. Like generally, like a lot of the chapters, particular arc. Yeah, there's no reason for it at all. And I want to be fair to this particular series. I love Hunter x Hunter. It's a fantastic series. But I kind of wish something big would happen. This one is just talking. Lots of talking. No action. And, like, aside from Bushido, there's, like, hardly any familiar characters. Heck, there's some characters that, like Leorio, for example. He's only popped up twice in this entire arc. He popped up at the start of it, and he popped up several chapters back. Yes, Leorio made his return. As for the heck he's been up to, no idea. But who the heck knows, okay? So that's particularly it. Oh, before I close out, what rating did I give this one? Give this one 8. Yeah, I want to be fair. It's got good artwork. I still love the artwork for the series. I just kind of wish that... One thing I'm hoping, though, because next week is going to be the release of 390. Please, for the love of God, Togashi, do not take another hiatus after releasing only 10 chapters. Because the past 2 hiatuses you've gone on, you got a hiatus after releasing only 10 chapters. Like, seriously? Why take a hiatus after releasing 10 chapters? The only reason why I know this, because I have noticed this for quite some time now. Yes, seriously. It seems like almost every 10 chapters, he takes a break. He's done this twice now. I'm not kidding about this. I mean, return with 361, and after 370, we take like a 4-month hiatus. Come back. This last hiatus went to 380. Took another hiatus. And now, I'm really hoping next week's chapter does not end with saying this book is going hiatus again. I hope to God no, that does not happen, because the last hiatus was 7 months. I'm not kidding about that. We had to wait 7 months for the next chapter. At least it wasn't 2.5 years. Yes. Alright, so that is really it for this particular episode. Stay tuned for my review of Fairy Tail. Okay? But to the next review. Bye.